Immunotherapy is a treatment that uses parts of a person's immune system to fight diseases such as cancer. Scientists in Southampton are continuing to look at ways to ensure more patients benefit from the treatment in the future. Shane McCormick is from the city. He received immunotherapy for skin cancer and is now clear of the disease. He shared his story with us.
I felt this lump under my arm and I woke up to a 10 centimetre tumour under my arm. It was awful. I mean, the word cancer, when that's dropped on you, it really does change your aspect of life or what's around the corner. I had 25 lymph nodes removed from my arm. When we came back to talk about treatment, this new immunotherapy was available to me, and I didn't hesitate and just said, yeah, okay, yes please, and pretty much signed up for it straight away. My first two was at Southampton General, and the first one was quite emotional just for me and for my wife, and I was able to have it at home. I was lucky enough that somebody came around the house. I had the drugs delivered the day before. We put them in the fridge, and I would literally sit on the sofa having this infusion done. Afterwards, I'd feel absolutely worn out and tired. And it affected me. But the next day, I was back at work. I know there was a few concerns about it, as everybody does. Will this work for me? But it has worked for me. The journey that I was on, I was lucky that the mole got found. I was lucky I was able to jump on immunotherapy, and I'm still here to prove it. Knowing that somebody has got an opportunity to live longer through a drug treatment like immunotherapy is second to none. If there's somebody I can help, or I can tell my story to somebody that it resonates with, then surely it's got to be a bit of a winner.
And of course, our thanks to Shane for sharing his story with us. Well, researchers in Southampton have identified a key cell protein that helps to form a protective barrier around tumours, and this barrier can stop our immune systems from reaching and fighting the cancer cells. But they've also discovered a drug that can stop this process and allow our bodies to identify the cancer cells and kill them. It's already proven successful in the lab, and the next step is to test the drug in cancer patients.
What we have to do now is test this in human patients, but lots of patients have high levels of cancer-associated fibroblasts in their tumours. It doesn't matter what cancer type you have, it's pretty common across cancer types. So if it worked in patients, it could be a very big deal, but that is a big if, and we do have to test that.